Morning, folks. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for joining today. My guest today is Mike Everett. You run that camera there, by the way. As today we're going to talk about all kinds of different things in the world of Wayne County sheriffing, as Mike is the Wayne County Sheriff. How long have you been sheriff now? It seems
eight plus now years.
8+, because you got reelected last time.
Yes.
Yeah, so a little bit more than 8 years. We're going to talk with Mike about all kinds of different things, as well as who knows what else. This is Thursday, April 18th. Thank you so much for tuning in today here on Wabash Catch TV. Over in Salem on Channel 3, we do appreciate it. Here in Flora on Channel 100 or Channel 25, depending on whether you have fiber or not. Same story as well. Of course, in Louisville, Browns, Mount Airy, down to Fairfield, Jeff, Sisney, Albion. Thank you again, and West Salem. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We do appreciate it. What are some of the community events going on today around the area? Well, it is Maundy Thursday. That's I think they call it Maundy Thursday, the Thursday prior to Easter. So not a ton of things going on, but there are a few things going on. Of course, churches will begin holding services for Good Friday and all kinds of different things. And Easter egg hunts coming up as well. Down in Fairfield, the Fairfield Kiwanis Club, they're hosting their free skate. That'll be today from 5:30 to 8:30. They do that for kids each and every year. That's what that's how they raise their money down at the Christmas parade, basically for this skating day. It's a good time. It's free admission, free skate rental for all Wayne County grade school students of 8th grade and under. So yeah, that's an outstanding event. Take your kids, let them have some fun, do the limbo or something. I didn't ask you, are you a skater?
I have skated, and I am able to maneuver around the rink. Yes.
That's like, you sound like me in that you might have quit skating at a earlier age because as your feet grew. So they don't have skates my size anymore.
Well, that was the hard thing for me as well. But when they came out with the inline skates,
yeah,
I can do that better than I could with the four wheels. Yeah.
See, I've never even found a hockey skate big enough for me.
Yeah. The inline skates were that helped me a lot. I could ice skate better than I could.
No
roller
kidding.
Skate, yeah.
Oh, good for you. That sounds like I need to find your skates because we're probably pretty close in shoe size. Merriam Community Church is going to have a Holy Thursday service tonight at 6:30. The Cedar Meal will be served in observance of Passover week. Everyone is welcome. Contact the church at 842-9870 for more details, as they'll have also special worship stuff over the weekend. A master naturalist presentation today in Salem at 1:30 to 3:30 this afternoon. It's at the Marion County Extension Office. This will be a good time, as they're going to bring in a University of Illinois Extension certified master naturalist, and he'll present a lesson regarding native plants. This might help you in your gardening plans or whatever you're wanting to do out in your backyard. If you want to get those, I'd love to see some of that tall grass going in the backyards again. That'd be fun. The public is invited to attend. Again, that's 1:30 to 3:30 at the Extension Office over there in Salem. Gospel music with Ernie and Connie today at the Flora Gardens. That's right after this show, 10 a.m. They are from Blue Point Church, and they'll be at the Flora Gardens Nursing Home. Also today, an American Red Cross blood drive. That'll be in Alney at the First United Methodist Church over there. Starts at noon, will run till 4 o'clock. You'd probably be better off making an appointment. You can go to redcrossblood.org if you'd like to make an appointment. That way you get your fast pass and do it all the way through. They'll run you through in a hurry and do a good deed, give blood. Also today, weight loss support group meeting in Flora. That's at the historic Flora Depot. That'll be tonight at 6:30 p.m. This being not only Holy Thursday, this is also National Lineman Appreciation Day, and that's of course for the folks who put your power lines up and down, as well as your cable lines and that kind of stuff, your phone lines. Although we're mainly in the ground, but yeah, you might take a time out to think about those fellas and ladies who do go out and do a ton of work over the course of the winter time. They're always getting called out. All right, I'll ask you this. Whenever there's a problem like that with a power system or something like that, do they call the sheriff too? Or do they just call the Wayne White or Clay County Electric?
A lot of times they will call us, especially if there's any lines down, need traffic, stuff like that.
I hadn't really thought about that.
Make sure people stay away from the affected areas.
Well, you got to coordinate with you guys to to try to make sure that make sure everybody stays safe. Good thinking, right there. That was first celebrated, by the way, in April of 2013. This is also National Animal Crackers Day. Absolutely right. Did you feed animal crackers to your children growing up? Did you eat animal crackers?
I would say not as much as I ate them when I was growing up. The little boxes that you used to be able to get?
Boxes.
Yeah, those were fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic. I don't know why why they have a day for one thing.
I'm not sure why they would either.
Yeah, I don't know either. It brings you back to your childhood memories with many boxes of animal crackers. So this is National Animal Crackers Day. Keep that in mind as you walk through the day. Actually, I do have research here on animal crackers. Information confirming in the late 1800s, animal-shaped cookies were imported to the U.S. from England. In 1902, animal crackers officially became known as Barnum's Animals and evoked the familiar circus theme of the Barnum and Bailey Circus. Later that year, the now familiar box with a string was designed for the Christmas season to hang from the Christmas tree. Now, that gives you a good feeling of Christmas in April, right?
Very nice.
Yeah, you feel good about it, don't you?
Absolutely.
You just want me to move on. All right, what's going on television? What do you want to watch on TV this afternoon? Barring weather, which I think we're going to get rain all day long. But this afternoon we'll have high school baseball. It'll be the Woodlawn Cardinals going to be in Sisney today. That'll be at 4:15. Going to be right here on this same channel, Channel 3 over there in Salem. Of course, Sisney coming off a tough loss to Waltonville the other night. Woodlawn, pretty tough customer, and they'll probably give them all they want this afternoon again at 4:15 down in Sisney, weather permitting. Also, in the NHL, games are continuing. It's Game 5 tonight. The St. Louis Blues at the Winnipeg Jets. That's the series is tied up at 2 games apiece. That'll be on Fox Sports Midwest, channel 630 at 7 o'clock this evening. Also, a doubleheader on NBC Sports Network. That's 6 o'clock tonight. It is Game 5 between the Caps, the Washington Capitals, and the Carolina Hurricanes. Also, the Vegas Golden Knights going to try to put away the San Jose Sharks. Golden Knights are up 3-1. That'll be at 9 o'clock. Both those games on NBC Sports Channel, channel 216. NBA, looking for NBA tonight? Philadelphia 76ers taking on the Brooklyn Nets. That's on TNT in the playoffs, as I believe that series tied apiece, 1 game apiece, Game 3 there. And that's at 7 o'clock. That'll be followed up by the Golden State Warriors at the Los Angeles Clippers. Those 2 teams also tied at 1 game apiece, and also on TNT, channel 633. The guest here is Wayne County Sheriff Mike Everett, and we will take a short break. We're going to come back, and we're going to talk about all kinds of good things about Wayne County law enforcement and all kinds of different things. You please do come back. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. Back in a sec.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area, with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust. Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
Morning, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. My guest today is Wayne County Sheriff Mike Everett, and we've got a ton of things to talk about. Mike,
Yes.
how you been? You haven't been here for several months now, have
Yeah,
you?
it's been a while.
Been a little bit. How have things been going in Wayne County Sheriffing?
Good, thank you. Everything has been going well. Things have been busy, probably busier than you would like, but it's been good.
Busier than you'd like. Now, how so?
Well, for me, it's just been busy with, I've got, staffing is super low. I've got a couple people out on workman's comp stuff and just trying to fill overtime, just administrative stuff more than anything.
Well, that's one of the things that you have going on right now is you've had one of your deputies have kind of moved on from you, not kind of graduated,
Right.
but moved on to a task force, haven't they?
Yes, we have joined in with the Southern Illinois Drug Task Force, and so I have a deputy down there now, and so I've had to replace him with a new guy, and so we're working out all those kinks and trying to get things done and trained, and the person that I hired as a deputy was a correction officer.
Yeah.
So I had to hire a new correction officer to place him.
When did he become? When did this? We're talking. That doesn't matter if we name who it is, right? Or undercover. He's not undercover. We can keep it down. We can keep
Yeah,
it.
well-
But he'd worked for you for years.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So he's down in Carmine most of the time now, or with that group, and so it's just been a kind of a domino effect in the office trying to get somebody hired, trained up, and ready to go.
How does that work? I know we've talked about it before, but you try to keep a list,
Yes.
don't you?
Yes, we have an eligibility list through our merit commission, and every 2 years you have to retest. The deputies, they have to go through a physical test, a written test, and then an oral interview. The correction side, just the application and then an oral interview for the correction
When's
side.
the last time you did that?
I just did the corrections 2-3 weeks ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I didn't have a list. I didn't have an eligibility list anymore, so I had to.
You were down to nothing.
We were down to nothing, so we had to start from scratch to get the new guy that we just hired.
How much? Okay, now you said you have physical on the policeman side, on the deputy side,
Right.
And on the correction side, it's just a written test, or
No, it's an application, just a normal job application, and then they have an interview, an oral interview with the merit commission.
okay. When is the next physical test? Because I mean, a lot of folks. How many? You'll usually get 10 or 15 guys, men and women, trying out for this.
It used to, yes.
Not anymore?
No, anymore. If we can get 2 or 3 people to pass the physical test and the written test, that's a good.
Well, I mean, you'd get 10 or 15 to apply.
Maybe. The last couple
lately.
times it's been 7 or 8.
Is that right?
Right. And in talking to other sheriffs and chiefs in the area, it's the same everywhere.
No kidding.
Just
Is that a sense of? Is that due to salary? Because I mean, it must be to an extent, right?
It may be. I think fewer and fewer people are wanting to get into this line of work. So where we used to have 30 or 40 applicants, you might have 8 or 10 now, maybe.
Wow, that's the thing. I always kind of. You'll see kids going to school for criminal justice, but that doesn't always flow back into policing, does it?
Well, and it doesn't always flow back to local policing.
Right.
These folks, which you can't blame them,
No.
are looking at more of the federal side, the state side, where the money is a little more.
Lucrative.
Oh, it's absolutely.
Yeah. Well, that's too bad. So when's the next one of those? If you've run out and had to refill on the CO side, the correctional officer side, I'm presuming that your list can't be real long on the deputy side too, right?
I've got one left.
Is that right?
That list will expire in, I believe, August or September.
Okay, so folks have 4 months.
Yeah.
To get in shape. All right. I got 4 months to go here, Mike. Let's. What do I need to do? Do I need to start working on push-ups?
Push-ups. The thing that gets people every time is the sit-ups.
The sit-ups, really?
Yeah, because you have to do so many in 1 minute, and you'd be surprised. The bench press, a lot of times we'll get some. The run, we'll get a few. But the sit-ups is what locks people up.
The sit-ups, the bench press is like 90% of your weight.
At our age, it would not be.
Yay! All right. Our age is pretty close, but I mean, you can tell from the gray. I am a little older than Mike. That's
just a year or two.
Just a little, just a smidge. What do we have to bench press? I might be able to do it.
I think for in my age group, the 40 to 49 age group, which I'm quickly moving out of.
That time's running pretty soon.
Yeah, it's coming quick. That age group, I think I'm at like the 78%.
Oh, that's not bad.
And
so that'd be like 180 pounds or something.
Yeah,
for you.
maybe
160, 150 pounds.
It would be a whole lot less than it was when I tested 20 years ago.
Well, I'm sitting here trying to think what I would need to do strategically if I'm going to do this. Right. I need to lose weight.
Right. Well, I tell you what, the difference now between what I would have to bench and what I benched 20 years ago probably wouldn't be very different. Because
kidding.
of the weight difference between when I tested 20 years ago and what I am now.
Because of the weight gain.
Yeah.
I get you. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, say that I lose the weight, right? I've lost the weight. I've push-ups. How many push-ups do I got to do?
No push-ups.
No push-ups.
It's just a bench press
The sit-ups.
Sit-ups, a run, a 1.5 mile run, and then what they call the sit and reach.
Hold on a second. Let's get to the sit and reach in a minute.
Okay.
We'll do this one by one because I think this we're going to extend the time for an over 50. First of all, you don't want a 50-year-old sheriff's deputy, right?
I've got one.
You don't want to hire one brand new. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
All right.
It'd be a short career.
Yeah. We're not being ageist or anything here, but it'd be a short career. That's exactly right. What would I have to run? How fast would I have to run for a 1.5 miles?
The 1.5 miles, it would be in
minutes?
that 16 or 17 range.
So that's not bad. Heck,
No.
I'm all right with that.
Yeah.
If I work out for a week or so, or
Yeah, that's
month or 5.
this time next year maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. I'm okay there. All right. So you said the sit-ups. How many?
Let's see, it was
I get up out of bed every day.
When,
I sit up in bed.
when I did it was 38 in a minute.
minute.
Right? But now it would probably be in the 20s
For your age.
for
Okay.
for my age.
People don't do sit-ups anymore.
No. I had a kid do 58 one
That's
year.
pretty good.
58 in a minute.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what's the sit and stretch thing you're talking about?
Sit and reach.
Sit and reach.
It's you put your feet up against a box, and on the top of the box is a sliding ruler, if you will, and you have to be able to push that ruler a certain distance past your feet.
Can I bend my knees?
No.
Oh, this is a flat?
Yeah, this is your knees are flat against the ground. Your feet are flat up against this box, and you have to push. You know,
I don't know if I can reach the box.
It's the one thing that has saved me over the years is just extremely long arms, and maybe a tweaked hamstring or two to get it done.
Wow, what's the most anybody's ever done on that?
I don't know. Some
But
guys
you
have
had-
pushed it to the end of the box, which is unbelievable, but I'm not that flexible.
I just can't imagine being. Well, I guess you do get your body, your trunk size, in addition to your arms.
Sure. Yeah. And the older you are, the less you have to push it.
All right, we know what I'm doing in August. We now have goals. We have goals for August. Talking here with Wayne County Sheriff Mike Everett. We're going to talk about, actually, it's a National Drug Takeback Day coming up, and we're going to talk about that and the importance of it, why you really need to make sure that you don't have things hanging around. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. That's Mike Everett. I'm Bruce Dickey. We'll be back right after these. Do stick around.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
It's my choice. It's my choice. It's my choice.
So many of our county residents have treatment or surgeries done at larger hospitals. What they don't always realize is that they have a choice to select where they can have physical therapy or any number of post-operative treatments and follow-ups. Clay County Hospital is your choice. Talk with your specialist, surgeon, or primary care provider and let them know that you want to stay close to family, friends, and most importantly, home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Raise your hand if you need more internet speed. Don't settle for yesterday's internet speed when you have a home full of today's devices. Wabash makes it easy to get your hands on an amazing upgrade. Learn more about getting faster internet from your local internet provider, Wabash. Call 662-3636 or visit our website at wabash.net to grab this deal. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians, and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemonsonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching. Morning, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. My guest today, it's Wayne County Sheriff Mike Everett, and we've been talking about the need they have. You can always, we've been talking about some employment opportunities down there at Fairfield, and you can always come in and talk to you guys,
Sure.
and you'll keep everybody posted. All right, this coming weekend. Actually, tomorrow, there's 2 dates to talk about. Tomorrow is Clean Out Your Medicine Cabinet Day, but next weekend is Take Back Your Drugs Day. Tell us what this is all about.
The DEA has a program every 6 months, and it's a drug take-back initiative that we've been doing at our office for a number of years. And what it is a day in October and a day in April where you can empty out your medicine cabinet, whatever it is, and you bring it to our office, and we take all that in, box it up, and send it to the DEA for safe disposal.
And this is really done. This is suggested and urged for several different reasons, isn't it?
Yes, the days of flushing, prescriptions and things like that, those days
not good.
No, it's not good for the water system. Throwing them away just in your trash is not good, just because then that stuff is in, it can still get into the water table that way. But mostly just because people can get it out of your trash, which leads to the third thing is we don't want it
Abused.
from your house out into the community and out into the drug community to be abused.
That's the thing that you see like on 60 Minutes the other night. They had they were on John Oliver the other night. They were talking about the opioid epidemic, and I'm guessing that with the opioid epidemic, you see more and more drugs being taken back to you all the time.
It is. People have started to do that more and
Or
more.
hopefully, anyway.
I know one instance last year. I was cleaning out we have a box in our office. You can bring stuff to our office 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
Right.
We have a box in the office that you can come and just drop it off. Well, I was cleaning that out to put in, to send off to be incinerated, and there were 4 of the really big prescription containers, the bottles.
Oh, really?
4 of those full of OxyContin. Brand new.
No kidding.
I assume it was someone who had a loved one had passed away, something along those lines.
Serious pain issues.
Sure. And I was just mortified that many pills are going to one location.
Well, that's the thing. Those things, that was probably, probably 150, 200 pills a bottle, right?
I think it was at least 200.
So if you had 4 of those, how much on the street are those worth? I'm not trying to give anybody an idea, but
probably $10 to $15 a pill.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, heavens to Betsy! So you had, I've done the math in my head that quickly, and I don't really want to. I don't want to tell how much that
You're
is.
talking about $15,000, $20,000 worth of pills.
Yeah,
at least.
Yeah, that's
So-
and the thing is, if those do get in the wrong hands, not only do people abuse them, but they potentially get addicted and pass away from it.
Sure. And probably more important nowadays is those drugs, whether it be the hydrocodone, the Oxycontin, any of the opiates that are prescribed. Once you have taken those for a while, your body will crave that opioid.
They're going to require it, aren't they?
So when those are no longer there, that's where folks move on to heroin. And that's where you see the overdose deaths, a lot of that stuff going on.
You know, it's the amazing thing to me. It's such an eye opener. Every time I get a chance to talk to Sheriff Everett here, it's such an eye opener because I don't see any such type of thing. But I'm guessing heroin is well enough under the surface. But is it in Wayne County? Can you find heroin addicts in Wayne County?
Oh, sure. It's not one of the drugs that we see a great deal of, simply because it's not as readily available. If you go to larger, more metropolitan areas, even places more like a Centralia, Mount Vernon, those larger communities.
Communities with the interstates right there.
Right.
The interstates make a big difference, huh?
Sure they do. Sure. Easier trafficking. But those communities will have a lot more. And I've talked to different sheriffs in those areas, and they have a whole lot more of the heroin than we do. Ours is just mostly methamphetamine.
Is it still? I always wonder if, it seems like 5, 10, 15 years ago, you would see you could tell somebody was tweaking. Let's call it like it's supposed to be called. If they're tweaking, then you can when somebody isn't right.
Sure.
And I guess you can still see it these days too. But it seemed like it went away for a while, but it's come back with a vengeance, hasn't it?
It has come back in that we don't have that many cooks anymore. We don't have the folks making it. We're just having a lot of people shipping it in.
It's the industrialized now.
Yes. Mexican cartel ice is what.
No kidding.
Crystal methamphetamine. Yes.
Wow. Learn something. I tell you, like I said, I learn something more every time I talk to you, Mike. We're going to talk a little bit more about that kind of stuff. Drug Takeback Day, give you a few more details on that, as well as a couple of other things. We're going to talk about the importance of the community folks that help out the Wayne County Sheriff's Office. Plus, Mike occasionally is a good restaurateur. He occasionally picks restaurants, and we might do that here a little bit too. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. I'm Bruce, that's Mike. We'll be right back after these. Do stick around.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area, with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Welcome back, folks. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. I'm Bruce. This is Mike Everett. He is the sheriff of Wayne County, and we've been talking about Drug Takeback Day. You say it's any day, but there is a particular date. It's
Right.
next Saturday?
Next Saturday. Anytime next Saturday, bring your stuff up to the office, put it in the box, and then we will empty all of that, box it up, and we will ship it off to the DEA.
Now, you said that the DEA has this particular program. They emphasize it twice a year.
Yes.
Do you guys send them off twice a year? You send them off more often than that, or?
If we get just a large amount through our box on a daily basis, a lot of times we'll have it incinerated.
And this isn't just for drugs that can be or that are being used and abused, like we were saying OxyContin or something like. This is for also your prescription drugs if you don't need them anymore.
Right. Any sort of antibiotics. We don't do no sharps, so no
insulin,
no
needles or
insulin
anything
stuff,
like that.
anything like that, and no inhalers.
Okay.
Nothing aerosol.
I see.
So we don't do all the breathing treatment
Puffers.
type stuff. Yes. Right.
We were talking about you don't see much heroin around here, and your opportunity to talk to sheriffs from other counties in the area. I just read more and more about fentanyl, this fentanyl stuff. Well, tell us about what fentanyl is and if it's making an appearance in Southern Illinois.
We see it mostly. What we get are the bulletins about fentanyl. Which is a pain reliever. A lot of times it's in patches.
Heavier duty pain
yes.
reliever.
And what they are doing is they're mixing fentanyl with heroin. And they're called carfentanil. And we've gotten bulletins as in it's officers getting hurt, taken to the hospital, having to get Narcan because they touch it, or even if they're searching a vehicle and stir it up, inhaling it. So very careful. Make sure you're wearing gloves. Make sure so that's why
whenever you see, if you might see on cops or driving down the road yesterday, I saw Clay County Sheriff's Department where they were going through a car as I was driving past. And they're wearing rubber gloves.
Oh, absolutely. Because you just don't know what you're going to get into, and something like fentanyl that is made in those patches to absorb into your skin, something like that could send you into have heart problems, some sort of cardiac arrest, something like that.
We always heard about that, and we had the occasional issue in Southern Illinois with police officers and finding crank labs.
Sure.
There was a learning curve.
Oh, yes.
Involved in the cleanup of methamphetamine and crank labs.
Yes, there was.
So has the learning curve been faster with fentanyl, you think, than hopefully?
Yes.
I mean, because the meth labs they'll harm you long term, but they aren't going to kill you like fentanyl might.
No, that it could kill you instantly.
Like that.
I mean, it could be seconds and you could overdose. So yes, the guys are very careful about stuff. Any bulletins I get on it, I send it on to the deputies. That way they can read them, make sure that they understand what's going on, what's coming our way, any new trends with fentanyl, what they're mixing it with, anything like that.
That's just that's a scourge, and you've always got to keep your eyes out on that kind of thing.
For sure.
Is that the main crime that you guys look at? Or I know you keep crime. You drive through the different towns, at least in Wayne County, and your other sheriffs drive through their villages and towns. What's the main thing you're keeping an eye on when your deputies are out patrolling? What are they keeping an eye out for?
They're looking for traffic. They're looking for known houses, known routes of any sort of activity that's going on, whether it be drug activity or thefts, any sort of stealing, stuff like that. But mostly, it's mostly the drug trade.
It really is,
Wayne
isn't
County. It is.
That's a shame. Okay, so you're going through these communities, and a lot of the I would think that the vigilance of the particular citizens in each of the towns that you're patrolling in can be very helpful to you.
Oh, it's invaluable to get that information, whether it be plate numbers, vehicle descriptions, anything like that. People are watching. People are paying attention.
And you encourage it.
Oh, yes, for sure.
Tell me about the Mount Airy Crime Watch. I know you've been up there a few times.
Oh, those are great people up there. The Northeast Wayne Crime Watch. I've been going up there for the 8+ years that I've been sheriff, and they've been around for 20 or more.
How'd they get going?
They started with a program that they had heard about through Crime Watch.
Yeah.
That it was going, and they decided they would put out feelers to the group in the local area around Mount Airy and see if that was something. And they got with the sheriff at the time, which I believe was Sheriff.
Probably Jerry, wasn't it, back then?
It was either Sheriff Suddarth or Sheriff Joslin. I'm not sure which it was. But they came and put on a program and told them how to sign up and how to do it. And it was the official, nationwide crime watch. And they had wanted to do it in every township.
Oh, really?
Have their own crime watch. But the goal in Wayne County was originally, I believe, to go every village or every, whether it be Mount Airy,
Sims,
right,
Wayne City,
Orchardville, any of the villages could have something where there would be information. And
how many have it? Is it just Mount Airy?
Just Mount Airy.
No kidding. I didn't realize they were the only one.
And they have been they've been great.
Only one, I guess. Folks are keeping an eye out in the other villages too, but the Mount Airy's the only one that's formally organized.
Right, it's the only official one.
I see.
And but they've been fantastic over the years. They've had training from K9 guys over the years. I was up there.
The K9 guys will come out and help.
Oh yeah,
they do demonstrations.
Yep, I've been up there. Chris has gone up there a few times. I think they've had people from the FBI, state police come and talk to him.
What's Chris's dog now?
Still Bolo.
Still Bolo. Okay.
Yep. And so they're fantastic, and through that they raise money. They sell pecans every year. They raise money through their various things, and then here recently they've donated $3,000 to the sheriff's office.
Really?
To our drug enforcement fund, if you will.
Oh, that's outstanding.
And what we use that money for different equipment that we need. And they're just a fantastic group of folks. I always enjoy going up and visiting with them.
That's outstanding. I mean, $3,000. How often do they make a donation of something? I mean, it probably varies each and every year.
Sure, they've helped us out. I know at least twice since I've been sheriff.
Okay.
They've bought some other equipment earlier, some surveillance equipment for us.
No kidding.
And this one is going to be some training equipment that we can use. And so they're a great partner to the sheriff's office.
Well, that's outstanding. I mean, and granted, that's just one town, but you're able to use that equipment everywhere throughout the county, aren't you?
Yes.
What's the surveillance equipment? Do you have night vision stuff?
Well, we do.
That'd be really cool. I have the night vision stuff.
We do have FLIR that we use, but the surveillance stuff was more like over here type things.
More like what?
Over here.
What's that? Like hearing?
Undercover listening equipment.
No kidding.
Yeah.
How far could you listen?
Well, it's mobile.
You're not going to tell me, are
No.
you? That's really cool.
Yes.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That's really good. Talk with Mike Everett here. He's the Wayne County Sheriff, and I'm going to try to get him down and pin him down and see how far away I need to be from him. That's what I'm going to. You're watching Big Talk. I wouldn't be doing anything illegal anyway. You know that. Probably. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I'm going to shut my mouth. We'll be right back after these.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider. At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
The difference between a good building and a great building is craftsmanship. It's about taking pride in the finished product. It's about being a professional. Unlike other construction companies, you work with Morton Building's craftsmen from conception to completion. From the plant employees who roll the steel to the company driver who delivers the materials to the construction crews, every one of them are Morton employee owners who take pride in exceeding your expectations. Discover the Morton difference today at mortonbuildings.com.
Welcome back, folks. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. My guest is Wayne County Sheriff Mike Everett, and we're getting into the warmer months, Mike.
Yes.
It has, spring is basically springing right now. We're in the middle of the sprung. As it gets warmer, what tips do you give homeowners? Can you give homeowners throughout the county and throughout the area, Clay County and Marion County, all over the place? What do you tell folks how to best keep their stuff from being stolen?
Lock it up. I mean, that's the best thing. So many times we see somebody stole something out of my vehicle. Okay, was it locked? No. Were the keys in it? Yeah. I grew up, you grew up in a time where we never locked our doors.
Right. Oh,
Ever.
Yeah. door front, side, and back.
Yeah,
and car
windows
doors.
were open.
Yeah.
You didn't lock your car. The keys were in it. That way everybody knew where they were at. It just didn't happen. And I know it's terrible that it's this way, but you just can't do that anymore.
You know, and that's the thing you'll also see that's different from 15 or 20 years ago, where you used to be able, where folks were able to leave their four-wheelers or whatever out and around, but that's not a good idea anymore either, is it?
No, it's sad, but they will steal anything that's not nailed down. I mean, you see everything from welders to four-wheelers, cars.
What's somebody going to do with a welder? I mean, can you pawn it? Because you're sending stolen reports to all over the place.
If we have serial numbers and things of that nature, that's the other thing that I would urge folks to do. Make sure you have serial numbers to your chainsaws, your four-wheelers.
That's the thing. There have been some caches of recovered stolen equipment that you haven't been able to that folks can't claim, can they?
Right, because you don't have the serial numbers to your things. And I know that's a pain to do.
Yeah.
When you get a new TV or when you get a new whatever, guns, please write all your serial numbers down for your guns. That way we can enter them in, because if we don't have a serial number, we can't enter it into the databases as stolen. And it's gone.
You know, that's the tricky thing. You've probably how many times over your 8+ years as sheriff, plus your 15 years as a police officer before that. Mm-hmm. How many times do you think you've had to tell somebody, ask somebody, do you have serial numbers, and they say,
more times than not. More times.
Even on guns?
Yeah, even on guns.
See, now guns, you would think that it's typically not a long serial number.
No.
And you would think that folks might want to keep track of those.
You would think. And for a long time, I was bad about that. When I was younger, I was bad about not doing that. But once I got into this job and saw how many folks, I had a pistol stolen out of my truck. Okay, what was it? Well, it was
I think it was something.
It was a Smith.
Sig Sauer, maybe, or Smith.
And they
30,
with no serial number, we can't enter it as stolen into. We can write a report about it.
Yeah.
But we can't enter it into our statewide, nationwide databases as stolen because we don't have a serial number.
So keep your paperwork. Get your serial numbers down, and that's the
keep them in a safe place.
Keep them in a safe place. That's the thing that. Well, folks don't remember. I've got a new TV in my house. I don't have a clue what the serial number is. Maybe it's in the. I registered it with the company.
Yeah.
With Samsung or whoever it was, and so maybe they could tell me if somebody stole it or something like that. But the one downstairs, about 10 years old, I'm ready for somebody to steal it. Knock wood. I'm not really ready for. No, don't take my TV. All right. Well, that's good. That's good information. Keep track of stuff. Lock it up as it gets warmer, because folks are walking around.
They're out on side by sides and four wheelers and traffic all over the place.
I'll be doggone. Speaking of traffic all over the place, this is the fun part of the show. This is where you typically, Mike and I have dueling restaurant reviews occasionally, and we will occasionally give each other recommendations. I really don't have any new ones. Do you have anything new? Have you traveled anywhere recently, Mike?
I have. We went to Nashville about 3 weeks ago.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Yes.
The salt of the South down there. How about that?
And there are two places that we ate while we were there. My son picked them out. And
this was a special occasion for your son.
Yes, it was his birthday weekend. So he wanted to go to Nashville.
Nice.
So we went down there. And
took the whole family.
The first place we went was Martin's Barbecue, which is about 3 blocks south. I think it's south. 3 blocks south of Broadway.
Okay, so it'd be away from the stadium.
Yes, going the opposite way of the stadium. The stadium is between
Right.
between Martin's and Broadway.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's going east.
East, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get lost down there. But anyway, it's right between the stadium and Broadway.
Tell me
Or
about
on
Martin's,
the other side.
Tell me about Martin's Barbecue.
Martin's Barbecue, huge, massive place.
See, now this place I've never heard of.
It's very good.
Really?
Very good. Some of the best wings I've ever had. Smoked chicken wings, but then they deep fry them.
Wait a minute. Finish that first. I'm trying to get my mind around double cooked here.
Yeah, smoked chicken wings, and then they deep fry them to crisp the out. Because sometimes or at least when I smoke wings, sometimes the outside will be maybe a little slimy or it's not quite.
But they're not
crispy.
battered.
No, they're just flash fried to crisp up the skin on the outside of the wing. Holy moly!
So it's got a little skin on the wing.
Oh yeah. Just
These
like you would get at any of the other local wing joints.
Yeah.
Except these are deep fried after they're smoked, so you get the smoke flavor of the meat, but deep fried on the outside.
So you still got a little. Does it still have a little red tinge in the?
Oh yeah, you get the smoke ring.
Yeah.
Very good. The rest of their barbecue is fantastic as well. Sauces were good.
Specialty?
Ribs? I think everything. Because I had the brisket, the ribs. No, I didn't have. They were out of brisket. I had ribs.
Well, that's a shame. I guess you'll have to go back, won't you?
But the ribs were fantastic. The wings were great. Everything was good there.
Martin's in Nashville, Tennessee. Okay. All right. So was there any place else you went?
Yes,
down?
one more place.
One other place.
Bolton's Spicy Chicken and Fish.
See, now the Nashville chicken is the big thing. It's the big new chicken on the scene. Is Nashville chicken, spicy chicken, and fish too.
Yes.
Did anybody get the chicken? You get chicken, I guess.
I got chicken and fish.
You got chicken and fish.
It's me, Bruce.
Well,
of course I'm getting both.
You want to make it's to be a completist.
That's right.
You're wanting to make sure that you're a completist.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
It says chicken and fish on the sign, so
sure.
It just was logical to me to get both.
It makes sense to me. Tell me about Bolton's.
Bolton's is a little shack of a place in Nashville.
Okay.
When you see it, you're not sure really that you want to go in.
Okay.
When you get in, you're not sure you really want to stay in.
Okay.
But the food is phenomenal. It really
Good crowd?
is. It was busy the whole time we were there. I mean, constant stream of people in a place that might seat 30 or 40, maybe.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So how was the food?
I got you can get it with no sauce. You can get it mild, medium, or hot. I got mine medium. My son got his mild. I could only put 2 pieces of the chicken on my sandwich, so I had a third tender, if you will.
Right.
I ate it by itself, and the medium. I was a sweaty mess. Yeah. So I can't imagine anybody eating the high. And I like spicy things.
Well, you see, now that's good. The bread was able to kill a little bit
Yes,
of the heat for you.
Yeah.
Did you get the fish battered the same way?
Yeah, the fish was medium as well, and it's tough.
What the rest of the family think about their
Very good
medium and mild?
Reese thought the mild was great. Charlotte was glad that she did not get anything on hers when she took a bite of Reese's.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was I guess it's one of those Nashville eateries that's been.
Yeah, I think I've seen it in. I want to say one of those Diners Dash Dive things or whatever it is, but the Guy Fieri or something like that.
It's
so you highly recommend Bolton's. Highly recommend Martin's.
Yes, both of them are great places to go.
Well, I tell you what, I look forward to my next trip to Nashville.
Very good.
I'll be heading down there. I think I'm planning to go in the next fall. Fall. Thanks very much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Mike Everett, Sheriff Mike Everett of Wayne County. And again, Take Back Your Drugs Day is next Saturday, but you can do it anytime at the Wayne County Sheriff's Office there in Fairfield. Thanks very much for watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We'll be back tomorrow. It's Take the Points edition tomorrow. Have a great day.